Okay, so I found a video game for 2024 that I'm ready for everyone to play. Mainly young adults, kids, and older folk that want to jog their. I was playing the Sim series because I really cannot wait to get to Herb Simpson City on GameCube. But in that little bit of time, I decided, because I had played Heart Gold and Soul Silver, the DS ROMs again. And while they were interesting, they were a lot. I found that I had like 3 hours of gameplay from Soul Silver, and I was like, that's really hard to condense down. And so far, Mystery Dungeon has been a lot, but it's visually, I think, more stunning than any of the Pokemon games where you play as the trainer. And I'm not sure if they meant for it to be this good, but this is way better than I remember as a kid. So with that being said, this is DS ROM's review of Pokemon Adventures in the Sky. And as always, if you like my channel or if you want to leave a comment and let me know your thoughts on the Pokemon games, which one I should play next, or your thoughts on this one specifically, just leave it in the comments. Please like, share, and subscribe. Let's get it. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky is an enhanced version of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Time and Explorers of Darkness. Released from the Nintendo DS in 2009, a sister game and sometimes referred to as the definitive addition to the aforementioned game's additional features include the addition of the missing Generation 5 Pokemon, further character development for a few side characters, and a content known as special episodes, and a few quality of life changes for our Pokemon. Now, creating your character is probably the funnest part because honestly, it's really more personal than all the other games, and it's random. So they randomize the beginning character based off of your answers, and then you can choose your partner, which I find exceptionally cool. And it did take a while to get through these previews and talking, and there's a lot of reading. But that's why I said an older Pokemon player might respect this game a little more than a younger one, but a younger one will have all the time to really go through and play this game and enjoy it. So it's best for all ages, and I really think it's a cool dungeon crawl. It gives me Dragon Quest vibes, and if you ever played the early Dragon Quest games, you basically go around and you're able to click the X button to open up like your items menu and your weapons and stuff like that. It has really an old school vibe to it, and I love how they've incorporated all the different Pokemon and they've given them all special roles. Like Diglett, for example, has some pretty sacred roles when it comes to the tree, where you will be spending a good portion of the game going back and forth between these dungeons. The dungeons aren't exactly difficult either. In the beginning, they're very easy, and you can level your character in these dungeons and just take your time with it before going off on bigger missions to catch criminals. There will be 2 poster boards when you wake up every day, and you can go and check them for job listings and catching criminals, and you can make coins, which you'll make a percentage off of when you do some of these small quest job lists. You'll make a percentage of coin. Also, pay attention to reading each thing, because sometimes you might be like, what did he say go do? If you weren't paying attention and you were just clicking A to get through the dialogue, which in any other game I would have told you just click A, especially Sims 2, just click A through the dialogue and don't care what they have to say or tell you. But in this game, I will say the storyline is so well put together that you're going to want to pay attention. While the characters might have subtle kiddish personalities, it's manageable and it's pretty simple to get through as long as you're consistent with your playthrough and actually reading and knowing where to go. When you get on certain floors of the dungeons, when you have a mission, it should prompt you at the bottom. So pay attention as you head to each floor, because it'll prompt you and tell you that it's a destination floor and that you need to pay special attention and find the objective for that floor. and sometimes you will be tasked to deliver things. So you can go either in search, which all these places have all types of orbs and stuff with them, but you can go and you can search at the market too. For example, I have to deliver a decoy orb, so you might get to that place and that destination, that floor, without the item that you need. So make sure that you have all items that you need if you're taking on delivery missions. If you want a video game that's fun for the whole family, I even found myself reading this, the dialogue to my children for the story, because they're 6 and 7, they can't really read this progressively right now, but I know when they're 10 years old, they're going to enjoy this game. You can play this game for hours and not even realize that you're playing this game for hours. That's how good of a game it is. So definitely check it out. I haven't gotten much further than like the first and second mission, and I've only caught one outlaw so far, but I'm extremely excited to get back to it today, and I wanted to go ahead and release this content so that I can make more for you, because it is going to be hours of gameplay, which does kind of inspire me to go back and play Heart Gold and Soul Silver again to re-get the content for you, because like when I say it was a lot of content, I was like, I don't know if they're gonna go for this much, but I could see like busting out a 10-minute video for it. So if you like this content, share, like, leave a comment. Let me know if you've played this Pokemon mystery game, if you enjoyed it, and what Pokemon game I should play next. Thank you guys so much. Please like, share, and subscribe.